to come up with all possible outcomes of an experiment. So we're going to warm up our brains with a little number talk, just to start getting our brains to think about how we can put numbers together and come up with a good answer. So remember the signals. When you have your answer, you're going to show me with your thumb up. If you come up with a second way to do it, another finger, third way, fourth way, maybe you can use two hands, maybe you have to use a few toes. I don't know, okay? Then when somebody answers, if you agree or if that's the way that you did it too, then you do this signal, okay? But it's all in your head. Don't shout out any answers. Okay, here we go. Has an answer. And remember, you have to be able to tell me how you got it. Okay. Pearson.
630.
Okay. So tell me what you did.
I did 5 times 6. And that gave me 30. And then I did 30 times 7, and that gave me 210, and then I did 210 times 3.
And that's
360. Wait,
630.
630.
okay, so you did it like Pearson, right? All right. Did someone get it a different way? Okay, Jacob.
Well, I did 6 times 5 is 30, and then I did 30 times 3 is 90, and then I knew what 9 times 7 was 63, and then I just added a 0 because it's really 90.
And then you added that 0 because it's really 90. Very cool. Anybody agree with that one? Okay. And you know what? Now that I see those two different ways, this is the way I did it first. And when I got to here, it kind of got a little jumbled. But that, to me, that was a little bit easier because I knew that 9 times 7 was 63. That's very cool. A different way? Cut.
Well, I did 6 times 5. And then
What is that?
6 times 5 is 30.
Okay.
And then I did 7 times 3. Which equals 21.
Okay.
So 30 times 21 is 630.
Ooh, wow.
That's what I did. That was my way.
You went from, how did you do 30 times 21? What were you thinking when you got 630?
Well, I was thinking that 6 times 5. When I was in 4th grade, we actually kind of did this, but we actually had the curved line.
The parentheses?
Yes.
Got it. So what does those parentheses tell you?
That it's basically separated from the others.
Okay.
So you don't have to do it all in one problem.
Right. Right. So how did you know though that this was 630?
Well, I actually took away the 0.
Okay.
Well, so 3 times 1 equals 3.
Okay.
And 3 times 2 equals 6.
There you go.
And then,
Okay.
after that equals 7, so
No, doesn't equal, that's not a 7, I'm sorry, did I confuse
wait
you?
up.
3, you said 3 times 1 was 3, 3 times 2 was 6.
And then so that equals 63 if you actually go on top.
Right,
And then I dropped that 0, so I have to add that 0.
there you go. Oh gosh, kiss your brain. That was a
I don't
long
really do that.
explanation. You don't want to kiss your brain?
No,
I'll kiss my brain.
I don't kiss anyone.
I kiss my brain because I had to write it. Okay, so let's take that and let's do this. Um, all right, who's got an answer and a way you did it? Okay, Xander.
630.
Really? Okay, what'd you do?
Okay, so I did 7 times 10 because 7 times 5 times 2 is the same thing as 7 times 10, so it's easier, and then I got 70. And then I did 7 times 9, and then I got 63. And then I changed the 7 to a 70, and then I put the 0 on the end.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Wow, so then you took, say that one more time.
So
So
then
you did 7 times 10,
7 times 10.
because 5 times, so you took the 5 times 2, and that made it 10. Okay, y'all watch. Okay, so you basically got rid of those two numbers
And then made it one number.
and did 70.
And then I did 7 times 9, which is 63. Then I put the 0 to the end on the 70, and then I just put the 0 on the end for the 63, so it's 630.
Got it. Okay. Wow, anybody do it that way?
I did it, like, that was one of my ways.
One of your ways? Okay, so why don't you tell us, Emma, a different way you did it?
So
I
I
kinda
did, so what I did was, I multiplied, I did 7 times 9, then I did 5 times 2,
What is 7 times 9?
7 times 9 is 63.
Okay,
Then I did, then I did
Right.
5 times 2,
okay,
and that equaled 10.
okay.
And so then I just then I took, then I multiplied 63 by 10,
Right,
and I got my answer. That's how I did it.
okay. Now stick with me. I know you guys have other ways you did it, but I want to do one more. One more.
Alright, who's the same thing? Someone here.
That's what I did last time.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Shh. If you have the answer, do this. Beat your chest. Okay, so some of you are going, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Andy, what do you think? What's going on? 630. So why was that one so easy? I don't get it. Tell me how you did that. What did you know? You didn't do it. Then how did you know it was 630?
The other two have been 630.
Okay, so when you say, I just knew it. I'm gonna say, how?
I think I have.
What went through your head?
Do 10 times 3.
Okay, hold on, guys.
Wait.
How did you know?
Oh, I know because
Okay, fifth graders, everybody put your hands down. Andy, do you want to pass? Or do you want to show me what you know? Then how did you know it was 630? Probability? That's awesome! Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go to your little friend next door with the VMS Vikings.
Okay.
Tell me what you did.
So when I think of this, I think of the box method, and I know that 10 times 3 is 300. Wait, no, 10 times 30.
There you go. Okay.
And then you do 8, and then you do 8 times 30, and that would give you 240.
Okay.
And then you do 8 times 5, which is 40. And then the last one is 10 times 5, which is 50. And then you add all those together,
Okay.
which gives you 6.
Did you hold all those numbers in your head when you did that?
Yes.
Okay. So some of you, I heard you said, that's just like what we did. Who thought that, and can you explain why? Okay. Because I heard that comment. Some of you said, and this is going really long, but that's okay. Why did you feel like it was just like that, what we did? Gabby?
just like that.
Well, I heard the comment. Some of you said, oh, I know that answer. We just did that.
Oh, because we had 4 numbers, and there was like 9 times 2, and that was equal to 18. And there was also 7 times 5, and that's 35. And that makes 630.
Okay? So, it's exactly what we just did, but so we went from single digits, we just spread it out. We just partitioned. We came up with different ways of combining numbers to get answers. Instead of thinking of this as 18, we can think of it as 9 times 2. Instead of thinking this as 35, we can think of it as 7 times 5. And if you can break your numbers apart to make it an easier problem, then you can do this all in your head. Okay? Now, are you going to, on a CBA or on a test or something like that? No, I mean, you're going to probably solve it with pencil and paper. That's probably a surefire way. But how cool is this to go back and check to see if you did it right? Or how cool is this to do it this way first and then use your paper and pencil to check to see if you're right? It's just another strategy. It's just another way of thinking about numbers. Because even though it says 18 times 35, look at all the, we did 2 other problems that were this, but they didn't look anything like this. That's what's kind of cool about math. And that's what we want to do. Y'all have gotten so good at doing this year, is looking at numbers differently. It's kind of like what we've got to do today with our probability and our outcomes. We've got to look at all the different combinations that we can do to see what outcomes we can have when we have a list of things.